Hi everybody, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be talking about the new Oversized East-West Lola. If you caught my Unicorn Wednesday video that I did earlier in the week, you kind of got a little bit of a glimpse of my sea glass one and everything that fits in it. But I wanted to do sort of a little bit more of an in-depth review and comparison, and then we'll do like an unbagging of our current bag and a rebagging of the Oversized East-West Lola, so you can kind of see how it fits what we currently carry. So when the Oversized East-West Lolas dropped a couple weeks ago, we ended up ordering a handful of them because we weren't sure about what color we wanted, and we weren't sure if they would work for exactly what we needed. My previous work bag was just a regular large Lola, but I had upgraded my work computer from a 13-inch to a 16-inch, and that 16-inch was not going to fit into a regular large Lola. So when the Oversized East-West came out, I knew that I needed to try that as a work bag, and it does fit the 16-inch really well. So yeah, we will just show you a couple of colors that we got, and then we'll show you some size comparisons. So we got this night owl, and we are actually using this as our like baby bag. It fits a lot, and I put this little strap on it. This also has some flair from PLG that is a fox and an owl, because that's the sort of animal theme for our boys, is a fox and owl. So that is a really great like mom bag slash baby bag. It fits a ton. I got for my work bag a sea glass, and so that's the color, and it's really floppy, which I really like, and it kind of can like stretch to fit as much in it as I really need to. And then today we were at the store and I saw that they had restocked some of their straps, so I picked this one up thinking that it would go really well with my sea glass Lola, and it seems to this like little teal color in here seems to match the sea glass pretty well. So because it gets kind of heavy when you fully load it and then you're trying to carry it like on your shoulder or with the leather crossbody strap. It's a little bit heavy, so I thought this might be a good idea to grab,
especially with like just the strap being as thin as it is. I mean, thin, lots of weight, it's just in like one little area versus
yeah, this one's
having something
more
that's
spread.
not necessarily padded, but it's more spread. It's a little bit thicker in a different way than what just the leather like strap is.
Yeah. Yep. And then Phil got a honey. He actually originally ordered a grizzly Oversized East-West Lola, which we both really liked, but I think we kind of agreed that the color was maybe not exactly what we were expecting. I had an older grizzly bag, and this Oversized East-West Grizzly seemed like maybe a newer batch of the grizzly leather that was maybe a little bit lighter and a little bit shinier. So we took it to the store today and swapped it out for honey, which I like a lot more. And I think it also just looks a little bit more in vein with what other bags he carries for work. So it'll kind of be easy to swap out with his current bag.
And also with like, I have honey and other littles, and I loved that color to begin with, so I knew I was gonna like this. But this like newer batch of honey is like a darker, like muted color. Like there's not a lot of shine you can kind of see on it, and it's just a bit darker than that super light honey that they had before. And I really like it. It just feels a little bit more subtle. I feel like it's a little bit more professional for my work. And it'd be kind of an easy transition from the bag I'm currently using if I decide I really like this or not.
Yeah. And then just to give you guys like kind of a comparison between the leathers. So honey is a more smooth structured leather, and sea glass is obviously pebbled and is a little more squishy. So
And like you can just see with this with like stuff loaded in it, like these are very similar, but like, you know, it just stretches a little bit, it sags a little bit more.
Yeah.
Versus like you can see the height difference right here. It's almost like the size, like the difference is my hand size.
Yep. So, I mean, it, you know, if that kind of gives you an idea of like what would work maybe better for you, if you prefer to have a bag that's a little bit softer and flexible, or if you like to have the structure of the honey firmer leather, and grizzly too, and probably cognac. Like they're probably all in the same. I think chocolate brown it came in. Did it come in cognac?
I don't know.
So it came in chocolate brown, honey, and grizzly. I know for sure for like smooth leathers. Oh, and like
I think a pebble black.
yeah. Oh, I don't know if it came in pebble black, but I know it came in one of the new velvet blue. Came in velvet blue, so that would also be like a structured leather. So it just gives you like kind of a comparison of what the different leathers are going to look like and feel like. So let me show you what all we carry in our baby bag. So I really like the options that the Lola has for like attaching things, not necessarily just like flare and stuff like that, but we have this little keychain cookie, fortune cookie, and it holds an extra pacifier. So it's nice to be able, because this has like the little D-ring on the side, it's nice to be able to just clip that on, and that's one less thing that we have to try to fit inside.
Yep.
And you could probably do that with multiple things. Like if we wanted to carry a clip-on pouch that we have, you know, diaper cream or anything like that, like we could use those D-rings to kind of attach extra things. And then it's zippered, of course, so that's nice for just like security purposes. And if you don't really like the zipper, it does kind of fold down into the bag, like against the side. So even though all of the oversized East West Lolas are zippered, the zipper doesn't really get in your way if you don't care to use it, if that makes sense. It's probably relatively easy to remove too if you really wanted to, but just sort of, you know, I know a lot of people are anti-zipper because they think it's kind of in the way, but in this bag in particular, it just sort of flops down. So we have baby wipes. This is just a little pouch that we keep toys in. I think this is called the Sundays. Sushi roll, which we use for extra clothing for our 6-month-old, almost 6-month-old, which is crazy for me to say. This pouch has little magnet toys for our 6-year-old. And I think this is a utility. So, and then a regular size makeup bag. We keep diapers in this. And actually that's honey. So I don't know how different that looks. Maybe turn it around so you can see like.
Yeah, you can see just like, it's not a lot. It's just a little. This has almost like, I don't know, like a brighter brown to it, and this just has like a little bit more subtle darkness to it. And I think also when I go to change my bag out, you will see a little bit more of a difference there.
And then the Lola has a deep outside pocket that goes all the way to the bottom of the bag. Same thing on the inside. There's like an interior slip pocket goes all the way to the bottom of the bag. So if you wanted to have like a separate pocket to just throw a wallet or something, that's really nice for that. So it holds a lot. It's great as a mom bag. I probably would not carry this as like an everyday bag just for my own personal things, but especially like if we're on the go with the kids, it's great to be able to have something that I could throw all their stuff in, plus my own, you know, wallet, water bottle, AirPods, whatever like minimal things I want to keep with me. And I'm not sure what this strap is called, but it's one of their, I think it's called a...
Is that the zigzag one?
I don't know if it's zigzag. It might be zigzag, but it goes really well with night owl. It's like black and blue and like an off-white color.
You want to set up your new strap?
Okay, so I have the strap attached, so it can be worn kind of as a shoulder bag or a crossbody. These straps are certainly long enough to wear them as just on your shoulder if you want to, but it's just nice to have the ability to wear it more like kind of a briefcase, where if you wanted to wear it crossbody. But doesn't that look really pretty? It like matches so well, and I think it brings out the...
And I like how the purple just kind of pops with it too.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. Well,
this looks really good with plum too. I'll do a video, because now that I've accumulated like several of these straps, I'll do a video of like what straps go good with what color bags, because they're kind of interchangeable, which is really nice.
She has a lot.
Makes the bags versatile. Okay, so let's do a couple size comparisons. So I have oversized East West, and then this is going to be the regular East West. So, or I guess they call it a large East West Lola. And then this is just the classic regular Lola. So oversized, large, regular. And this one is a north-south. So if that gives you, I mean, north-south and east-west are essentially the same. It's just the profile
And
is
actually, I think
different.
when they announced this one, yeah, the height of these two are pretty much identical. It's just the length
is different.
is
Yeah,
different
the
now.
width. Yeah. So yeah, that gives you kind of an idea of like size-wise, how it compares to the other bags. I mean, essentially, let's see if I can hold it up this way. So you can kind of see the depth between the regular East-West, or I guess the large East-West, and the oversized East-West. And then same for the regular Lola. So if that gives you an idea of kind of how it compares to bags that you might already have in your collection. And then I just wanted to show you, actually, do you want to grab my laptop? Because I forgot to grab it. Let me show you how everything would fit in here for like a regular thing. If I was going to go to the office, like this would be everything that I would carry. So essentially I'm moving, right now I'm carrying a Lola, a north-south Lola as my everyday bag. So essentially I'm just going to move everything over. So I have a large snap journal and a sidekick. I have a Love Bug Plus, a Fortune Cookie, a medium taco, an Itsy Bitsy, a sunglasses case, a mini bifold wallet, which I'll put in that inside slip pocket, a minimalist wallet, which I will also put in that little slip pocket, a 24-ounce water bottle, and this massive 16-inch MacBook. Okay, so essentially this would be everything that I would carry. It's my computer plus all my other regular things for the day. And there's a ton of room still in this bag. So, I mean, you could fit, if you had like a small lunchbox or you wanted to take like snacks, I mean, that would definitely fit in there. If you had a couple more pouches, would definitely fit in there. The one day when I went to Unicorn Wednesday, I had all of my regular stuff in my regular Lola, and I had that Lola down in here with my computer and my water bottle and everything. So you could do that if you just wanted to carry this as your purse and stick it down in there. I mean, it's a great like catch-all bag that can hold a ton. And then this is deep enough that you could put your phone down in the front pocket if you wanted to. Or wallet. I mean, I don't know if I'm the kind of person that prefers to keep my wallet on the inside of my bag, but you could certainly, you know, if you wanted to keep it on the outside and carry it that way, you could do that too. But I just sort of wanted to give you an idea of like the size and how much it holds, because it's actually ridiculous. And then see if I can get it zippered. I always forget if sometimes the zipper gets flipped around. So it zips closed fine with that 16-inch MacBook Pro in there. And my 16-inch MacBook Pro does have a cover, like a plastic cover on it. So that's also something that, you know, would make it a little bulkier. So I can scoot back a little bit. So this is what it would look like. I'm 5'6" and about a size 8'10". I think I normally, like if I'm carrying a purse crossbody, I like to have it on the front like this, but probably for like this, if I was taking it to work, I would carry it, and make sure I didn't mess up my mic, carry it on my side. And you can adjust this obviously to make it longer or shorter. And it is heavy. I mean, this sea glass is a pretty light, forgiving leather, but with everything in here, it's a heavy bag. So it wouldn't be something that, again, like I would carry this all day, every day, but certainly if you're just going to and from the office, or if you're traveling and you're going to have it as like a carry-on bag, I think those would be great uses for it. So, so that's that. And then in the next video, or I guess in the next part of this video, Phil will give you kind of an unbagging of the bag that he's currently carrying, and he'll fill up his Honey Lola with his items from that bag. And then you can kind of see like how things transfer. He's currently carrying a backpack, so it's going to be a little bit different, like how it's all organized, because his backpack has like pockets for everything, and the Lola is obviously kind of just one giant pocket. So, so we'll clip that in for the next part of this. And then I think when we get back at the end, we'll do sort of like a what we think of the bag so far. I've been carrying mine a few times, and Phil hasn't really carried his yet, so he'll probably carry it this week and see what he thinks about it. But yeah, it's an A+ bag for me. I really like it. I'm glad that I got it. I'm glad we got it as our baby bag because we were
Hmm.
using just a regular East West Lola before, and it was really too small for all of our needs. So
But
it's
we
been
have
great.
had many iterations of the baby bag. Helene will find a bag she likes in Night Owl, uses it, then she sells it, gets another one. So it is an ever changing bag.
Well, I really wanted night owl as the color because again, our 6-month-old's like animal theme is owls, so it just made sense to have like a night owl bag. So I had a tote that someone got in the sea sale in December in night owl, and I think it was a large tote, and it was a good size. But those dang tote straps, those leather straps, were just like really brutal on my shoulder when it was fully stuffed. And so I was and I also liked the option to have it worn as a crossbody, which you can't do with the tote. So yeah, I had a night owl tote, and then I had a night owl regular East West Lola, and then we got the night owl oversized Lola. So this is
Yep.
baby bag
So,
number
so
3.
version 3
But I think this one's staying. So
for now. We'll
yeah,
see.
we'll see.